Conventional deadlift. So we're going to start out with our feet right underneath the barbell. I like the barbell to cross over the shoelaces when I'm looking straight down here. Feet are hip width apart. That means if I touch my hip bones, my feet are right underneath. I feel a lot of people usually set up a little bit wider when I say hip width apart, thinking it's the outside of the hips. I want you to touch the bones on your hips and your feet will go right underneath you. When you think about setting up for a deadlift, the most important thing is that your trunk stays nice and straight here, okay? So that means shoulders are back, you're standing up nice and tall. All of this will come with you as you start to hinge forward. So nice straight back, you're hinging forward. You want to keep the weight in the heels here, but I want the whole foot to be flat on the ground. I don't want the toes to come up as you put weight in the heels. So whole foot flat on the ground. And then you'll see the shins are nice and straight up towards the ceiling. So we don't want the shins to come over the bar. That's part of that weight in the back of the foot. That means hips are going to be higher than the knees. As you come down, you're going to reach for the barbell. The hands are about a thumb's distance away from the shins here as we start. Neck is nice and neutral. I don't want you to look up here. Neutral spine, neutral head. So that means I'm looking out maybe 2 feet in front of me here. And then as I start to come up, I am going to push the floor away from me until I get past my knees. And then from here, I'm bringing the hips to the bar as I stand up nice and tall. This is just straight up and down here. I don't want a over or hyper extension at the top, just nice and tall here. Remember those shoulders are back. You're going to continue down the same way that you came up. So hinging forward at the hips here. And then once you get to the knees, you're going to bend the knees and come straight down. Again, it looks like this. We push the floor away till you get to the knees, and then push the hips through, stand up, and come back the same way here. What I see a lot of the times is as people start to come down from the top of the deadlift, they initiate with the knees first, and then the bar's here, and they have to navigate around the knees like this, right? So at the top, you want to think of those hips go backwards, and as I get here, I'm coming down past the knees, bending the knees once you get to the knees. The first part is just a bow or a hinge.